Hey everybody, welcome to part 3, the final part of the November workout this month. November, of course. Hopefully you did that that ab warm up. Then you finished with the nice cardio set, and now you're ready to cool down and stretch. Now, so far it's been not very leg heavy, so I guess leg light, you might say. So we're gonna throw some legs in while we do some stretching. However, you will notice that I am now in my pajamas because I like my jammies, and I just felt like I could make this a nice standalone stretch, but a little bit of strength training, cool down finish to the month. Anyway, so throw on your jammies if you want to. If you've just finished the other one and you're still in your workout clothes, that is cool too. It all works. You're gonna need your EQs. I also have no shoes on, so you can keep your shoes on if you want or take them off. That's completely optional. Now we are going to start out with some nice quad stretches, and you will notice that we are going to use our legs for this as well. So I'm going to take that right foot up. Now I have the other bar in front. Many of you have already seen this stretch, but right here may be a nice deep stretch for your quads and your hip flexors, or you may need to deepen that. Now, 2 ways to do that. My traditional way of doing that is I just lean back into that bar, keep my knee down. Okay, you notice my knee is not flaring out to the side, it's staying straight down. Feel that really nice deep stretch through your thigh. If you press, and you can't see this really well with my jacket, but if you push your hips forward, you start to feel that a little more through the hip and a little deeper into that thigh as well. So that's one variation. Now we're going to stick with this same leg. You're going to come back here and put that leg, the left leg, out a little more forward, because here's your second variation. Just drop down into that single leg lunge, press the right foot back. You're feeling that same stretch through your hip and your thigh. So it is really nice. And again, if you feel like you didn't get enough legs, this is a great stretch that you can do. You're working that left leg while stretching that right leg. So I have no idea of the time right now. Not even going to worry about it. Just going to see how good it feels. All right, so bring now, one more thing to note, I'm not holding on. I'm holding on, but I'm not desperately holding on. All right, bring yourself up. Now we're just going to switch legs. So that left leg comes up. I personally am going to do both variations of this. So I'll start with my foot back, drop that left knee down, and then lean back into that back bar. Again, this just gets that stretch started for that left hip and thigh. Relax into it, breathe into it. It's not something that should be a lot of work. Now that I'm doing this, I'm thinking it would have made more sense to do the other stretch first, so you're working your leg and then you give it that relaxed time. But that's okay, it really doesn't matter. Either way, you're getting a nice deep stretch for the thigh and the hip, the one that is back on the bar. The other leg's just supporting and holding you there. So with that, we're now going to work that right leg, but keep that stretch. So again, I'm going to pop that right foot forward enough so I can drop into that single leg lunge and press my knee, back leg, knee down and back, and feel that nice stretch through my hip and quad again. But this time I'm using that right leg muscle or muscles to stay nice and deep. And again, I'm not really holding on to the front bar. It's there if I need it, but I'm using a lot of stabilizing muscles to balance and a lot of that right leg muscles to stay right here and get that nice deep stretch in the left leg. Should feel really good. Now, if you have been working your legs a lot and start to feel shaky, that's a good time to take it up and do that one where you're leaning back. All right, we're going to take that out. Okay, so I would probably go back and do those a couple more times if you want to. Right now we're going to move forward, so I'm going to pull this here and just change how I'm standing. I'm going to take, first of all, my right leg up, and I'm going to start with that right leg bent. The reason I'm doing this, twofold, we're going to lean forward inside with that knee bent, okay? So this gives me the opportunity to lean forward. So I really don't know if I got the best angle here for you to show you, but I'm leaning forward and I'm getting a really nice stretch through this right leg, again, hip flexor, but moving into the hamstring, left leg, hip, and quads again. And so inside your foot is on the pad, lean into it, feel that stretch. Now you can release that. You're going to do these a few times. This is how we're going to work some of these muscles, okay? So if you just want that stretch, don't do the straighten and bend again. All right, now, last one. Take both hands on either side. Start to straighten that leg and let yourself fold down into it and really get that deep quad or hamstring stretch. This is all for the right leg that's up. So right now, I have extremely tight calves. I already feel a stretch in my calf. The majority of the people will not feel that. You'll feel a stretch in your hamstring. So your variation, take your heel. So now your heel is in front, your ankle's on the bar, toe is pointed, stay down low, flex that foot. Dear gosh, that hurts because I have really tight calves. You're gonna feel that in your calf. Now again, point and flex, point and flex. You'll do this 3 or 4 times, depending on really what you need. Each time on your exhale, try to sink a little bit lower into that stretch and just really feel that, work those muscles. All right, and then we're gonna release that. Now, let's say you are not that flexible, okay? So your left foot is up, knee is bent, and I do have quite a few clients that to do this is not super possible, so their leg starts coming out to the side, however they can get to it. For this particular stretch, that is actually okay. And if you're here and you can't get those to one side, that's okay too, because your goal is to work towards that. So again, we're here, we're gonna lean, bend that knee, lean into it as far as you can. Don't worry about it if you can't go as far as me. Don't worry about it if you're doing this with a friend and you can't go as far as them. Feel this time that left leg hamstring, hip, and then press the hips forward to get that right leg hip flexor again. Now straighten, bend into it. Each time you want to try to go a little bit farther, a little bit deeper. Think about using the leg muscles, not your arms, to pull yourself into that. Forget how many we did on the other side. We'll just say this is the last one, I guess. Yeah. All right, so now you've got that nice stretch. Both hands straddling the foot. Start to straighten your leg and let yourself sink down for that really deep hamstring stretch. And again, you may or may not feel that calf stretch. That's okay either way, because we are now going to slide that heel forward. Your ankle is on the bar. Sink back down. Give me that flex, youch, and point. Flex and point. Flex. Once again, we are using those muscles. So just to remind you, as you flex, the muscles on top of your shin tighten to pull that foot back. Point, that's actually going to be a calf engaging to point your foot, which is why we're kind of doing this a few times to get all those muscles stretched. And again, hold it if you want, or relax that, sink down into this nice stretch. All right, there we go. Okay, those are your basic leg stretches. Now, a lot of that cardio use some good shoulders and biceps. So just standing up tall, you're gonna take both hands out, fingertip to fingertips, gonna come back behind you. You wanna be reaching those hands behind you. And when I teach this in class, I always turn around and I'm like, reach fingertip to fingertip. You want to really be squeezing those shoulder blades together. You'll feel this literally through your chest, the front of your shoulders, down your biceps, your forearms, and into the palms of your hands. Now the reverse of that, this is a nice active stretch. Reverse is to bring those arms forward, reach forward. You're going to tighten your chest and you'll feel your shoulder blades move away from each other and give you that nice stretch in your upper back. I think I've shown you guys this before, but you see I'm just standing here, not leaning forward, standing up tall, reaching with my chest, getting that nice stretch in the back, in my upper back and shoulders. Now, you've been reaching forward, so start by bringing those shoulders back where they started, fingertip to fingertip behind. Reach that again. Maybe you can go a little farther this time, maybe not. Give it the best that you can do. Once again, each exhale, reach. Now, relax those muscles in your back, tighten those in your chest, bring it forward, feel that stretch in your shoulders, back of your shoulders. Okay, so from here, we're gonna drop down. Really engage that chest to bring your arm across. I really like to work these muscles and hold this active stretch, but for the sake of this video, we're now going to take that opposite arm, press, and then relax your muscles in the chest. Use this arm, your right arm, to press that left arm deeper for a nice passive shoulder stretch. Okay, all those jacks with the shoulder press, even the push-ups, all of that with shoulders. Okay, release that. Once again, bring both arms forward so you've got that even reach. Drop the left, tighten the chest. Again, you can hold here if you want to, if you want a little extra muscle work, or just bring that left hand up, then rest or relax your chest. Press that over. Feel that in your shoulders. So you can see right now, even though this is a stretch and cool down video, we are still using some nice muscles to get a nice deeper stretch. It's pretty fabulous. All right, and release that. Okay, I want to show you one more nice deep stretch with the EQs. You only need one of them for this. So this is going to look really similar to when we do the tricep press, but I want it to be a stretch instead. I am not even going to go down on my knees for this because I moved the mat out of the way for one thing. But if you are on your knees, it works as well. You're just going to drop your head down, and maybe I will try to go down to my knees really quick. Drop your head down, just let your hands rest gently. Then you'll bend your elbows and start to bring your head towards the bar. Again, just like we do when we do the tricep press, only tricep press is usually up here. It's the same idea, but as you do that, you deepen that stretch through your triceps and your lats. Then you're going to press that out again. So yes, we are engaging those muscles. Drop down, get that stretch first, bend the elbows, deepen that stretch. Bring it up just a touch and press it back. Okay, we'll do one more, breaking it down. Drop it down first. Elbows bend, feel that tricep stretch. When you're ready, bring it up and press it back. All right, and again, you can do that as many times as you want to as well, getting a little extra tricep work in there while also stretching your lats and your triceps. So really the only other thing I can think of that you might want to stretch that we haven't yet are those abs, because remember, if you did that ab warm-up, you're gonna need this. So I know I said this was the last one. You can do this with or without the EQs. Most classes will do it without. What I really like about this is it adds that extra weight. Your feet are about hip width apart and you just let that fall to the side. Now, one way you can, or one option you can use is if you've got the other EQ kind of right here, rest your hand on that. So take yourself over, get that stretch, then you can bring that arm down and really let this top EQ pull you over into this nice oblique stretch. You will feel this all the way up through your armpit and down a little into your triceps as well. It does feel really nice to have a little 8-pound bar pulling you over. Bring that up. Of course, you're going to switch sides. I'm just going to set that one down, take this one up. Start with both hands so you're nice and controlled as you fall to the side, then drop that down. Use that bar for stability. Let the one on top pull you over. Feel that really, really, really nice stretch. Really, so this is the left side. So imagine that you're trying to press that left hand away from your left foot. Left foot's going straight into the ground. That heavy bar is pulling you down and over, giving you a beautiful stretch through your abs, specifically your obliques. And you may even feel your arms working just a little bit too. Bring that back up, set that down. And there you have it, folks. You have finished the November workout. You got some great core work, you got some fantastic and fun cardio work, and now you've gotten a little bit more overall strengthening with some great stretches too. So make sure we are almost at December. Come on back in December, see what we have in store for you then. Of course, as usual, I always take requests, so feel free to drop some comments down below what you want to see, if there's something specific you want to work on. One more really quick thing before I let you go. It is the holiday season, so don't forget to click the link in my bio to take you to my Liebert Fitness shopping page. Use code JennyOC. My coupon code has shortened. It is new, JennyOC, and you will get 20% off anything you purchase on the website, with the exception of some of the limited edition stuff. But you know you want green EQs. You don't want a limited edition one. You want the green ones. And you know you want that HIIT system. So don't forget, shop with me, shop small business. Thank you so much. Keep coming back for more fun and fabulous workouts, and have a wonderful week. Bye.